guys, I was just about to go hit my local Old Navy, and it made me think of a question that I got the other day from one of our members. He said, "Yo, Alpha, I'm 47 years old. Is it appropriate for me to go into Old Navy and shop or no? I feel like it's kind of for the kids, and I just don't know if it's for me. Is it age appropriate, or will I look like a ridiculous fool if I actually shop at Old Navy?" And this is a great question, because it brings up the topic of age-appropriate stores, because there are definitely some stores that I would steer my more mature, and even me, and I'm not all that mature, guys away from. There are stores in your local mall like Hollister, Abercrombie, and American Eagle. These stores are actually geared and marketed towards a younger audience. It doesn't mean that their clothes are cheap and inexpensive, it just means that there are a lot of young people that are wearing it. And if I see a guy who's like 45 and he's wearing like an Abercrombie shirt, I'm like, dude, yo, give that to your younger brother or your son, because it's a little bit too young for you. However, stores like Old Navy is sort of it's sort of an in-between store that you really just need to go in and check out. I go into Old Navy, I see older men go into Old Navy. Old Navy is a great option for some basic summer stuff, some basic long sleeve pullovers, some basic shorts. Actually, Old Navy has a really good selection of shorts for any age person. The reason I say that is because they're really not age specific. Now, there are some things in there that I would say are on the younger side. A lot of their screen printed t-shirts I would probably stay away from and say to opt for things that are a little bit more subdued, but they've got a great selection of plain V-necks, some plain ring necks and crew necks. You know, you really can find a great selection of stuff there. Go in throughout the seasons, they've got good lightweight jackets, and the reason Old Navy is so interchangeable as far as age is concerned is because it's owned by the Gap and Banana Republic. All three of them are owned by the same corporation. So you've got their low-end stuff, which is Old Navy, next would be Gap, and next would be Banana Republic. Banana Republic will be like their higher-end stuff, meaning the fabrics, as you progress up that quality scale, are going to get a bit more luxurious, a bit nicer, the thread counts are going to be higher, the stitching is going to be better. Old Navy, the quality, not so much. It's not really going to last you years and years and years like a great pair of slacks will from Banana Republic. But it's a great place to go and buy just some stuff if you need it. You know, if it wears out in a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're really not brokenhearted because you didn't spend a whole lot of money. But it is definitely age appropriate for somebody who's in their 40s, 50s, and dare I say 60s. It really comes down to selection. But nobody's going to make fun of you. Nobody's going to look at you funny. Now, if you walk into Hollister and start looking around, and first off, nothing's going to fit you because it's for like teeny little kids. And if you're into Hollister, young man, you keep rocking it. It's good for you. It's fine for you because it is age appropriate. But for somebody like me, for somebody like my buddy, probably not the best option. Another great idea is when you're looking in a store to sort of figure out whether or not it's going to be too young for you, look at the sales associates. If they look like they're 30 years younger than you, all of them, chances are the store is a little bit too young for you as well. But if you go in there and you see other people, young people just shopping, chances are it's probably a little bit too young for you. If everybody's parents are just sort of hanging out waiting for their kid to get done shopping, chances are it's too young for you. But there are some great stores that you can go into to find great things. And Old Navy, it is not the highest end fashion or style-wise, but it definitely works for the average Joe like me.